Hi everyone, my name is Morefeh. I had gone to the spaza shop aka my friend for bread, milk, and whatever else my mother had shouted from the house, but I had already forgotten. Chief, on the way back, I noticed a gate slightly open down the street. From inside the yard, a pit bull was sitting there, calm and quiet, watching everything like it was doing security for the entire neighborhood. Now, I am not someone who panics easily, but in that moment my brain immediately started negotiating with itself. It was said internally that walking normally might be suspicious, running would definitely be a bad idea, and pretending to be invisible was not scientifically possible. So I decided to do the only logical thing, Chief, act completely normal and confident, as if I had lived there my whole life and that the dog and I were old acquaintances. Unfortunately, the pit bull seemed to interpret my confidence as either disrespect or entertainment. It stood up. Chai. At that point, I remembered every warning ever given by every auntie, neighbor, and random person who had ever said anything about dogs. My inner voice started suggesting that maybe I should reconsider all my life choices up to that moment. I was later told that I attempted to smile politely at the dog, although I do not remember making that decision consciously. I also apparently greeted it softly, as if it was a taxi driver I knew. The dog tilted its head. Chai. That was worse. In my mind, I was convinced it had now decided to either adopt me or delete me from existence. I slowly shifted the bread bag behind my back, as if hiding groceries would somehow make me less interesting. Then the unexpected happened. The pit bull barked once, not aggressively, more like it was announcing that it had noticed me and was now officially involved in my situation. It took one step forward. I took one step back, it took 2 steps forward. At this point, I was told later that I whispered something about being late for home, even though I was standing exactly 5 minutes from my house. Then, just as things were reaching peak emotional intensity, the gate suddenly opened wider. A small child ran out from the house, shouting happily that the dog had escaped again, but it is actually friendly. The pit bull immediately stopped, wagged its tail, and sat down as if nothing had happened. Its entire threatening energy vanished instantly. I, on the other hand, was still standing there trying to recover my dignity. The child casually walked over, patted the dog, and mentioned that it usually just stares at people to confuse them a bit. At that point, I laughed nervously, even though nothing was funny. I walked home slowly, pretending I had not just experienced an emotional character development arc with a dog that probably thought I was the dramatic one. I told her it was nothing serious and that I had simply experienced a respectful negotiation with a neighborhood security officer.